spending time reading my YouTube comments because why not? Let me fix this camera. Let's make it, it'll be bigger. Come on. Why is this not working? Okay, let's try this. There you go. And zoom. That should be good. Cool. I currently have on my main channel 2,717 subscribers. I dropped 5 subscribers in 24 hours, which was very sad, but this is fine. But on my gaming channel, I have 267 subscribers. So you can see that. You can kind of see it, maybe. Okay. So I guess I'll read the newest comments and yeah. Anywho, James the Jester. Hello, Jester James. He said Buckaroo's question mark because I said something about Supermarket Simulator having a car for like $26,000. But I didn't say dollars, I said buckaroos. Don't ask why. AJ the King-1. W man. Most commented person on my channel, so this person has commented the most on my channel. So, bros had facts on the video on my Bloxburg video of a pre-build that, not pre-build, but a build that should be a pre-build that I built. That's better than a pre-build that's already in the game that actually absolutely blows. Egg, I guess that's an i6Q4F, said, what the PC specs? My PC is a Apple computer, unfortunately. M1 chip, unfortunately. Anything to do with Apple computer, unfortunately. I would not recommend an Apple computer due to the fact that it's inconvenient for video games. So get a Microsoft computer of some sort. VIPDO19 said ... I don't know why. It's on a Bloxburg video. Carolee and Preston 8183 said ooh on a Bloxburg video. Slay Queen 3K said aw www on another Bloxburg video. And then Gloria said, how do you get so rich? Please tell me. On Bloxburg, I do 3 things. I keep my stuff up, my mood, my eating, hunger, all those moods up to 100%. And then I do a job. Taxi driver. What's that other? Pizza delivery. And then janitor, which is pretty easy. And then I throw on a TV show, which is fun, because then I could just mostly watch the TV show and mindlessly play the game. And then I just reboost my moods once my efficiency is down to 70%. Alright, Arthur THIRL well said, bro is a menace because I gave someone in his supermarket game like 100 pennies or whatnot. And let's see. LIISAKOTTI 2362 said, if you want I can show you my build. My user is not that newbie. So I might add you. Don't expect it, but yeah. Interesting. Well, these are all most relevant, but all of them are interesting. Galaxy Content said, hey, can you run a store just by selling drinks? So I will do that right now. Lucky for you, I've been reading comments. I'm not going to say I always read well, yeah, I do. Well, I read as much as I can until you. Anywho. Everything in this store is at a price that no one wants to purchase, which is 5K up. So if I category and do drink, I can now lace everything back to normal prices. 2.53, and then I'll open up the store. My employees are still putting stuff on the shelves, which is actually crazy. 3.83, 3.11, 3.1, 3.1. Bleach. I'm gonna have to consider it as a drink. Don't ask why. Don't drink bleach. But in this game, it is a liquid, so might as well just count it, right? 9.6. Oops. 9.63. Take that off. And put this at 27.1. 2.79. Alright, anywho. DWE, lots of E's, and then B said, hey, how do you have so much money with lots of Y's? Give me some. I donate people in Bloxburg, random players I don't know. 50K. I haven't been doing it lately, but if I'm on Bloxburg, usually I do it and I post a video about it. Someone said terrible because I built a basement on a pre-build. I should have had a basement. I'm sorry that my building skills are not worthy. And that individual was Bliss Yay Bye. Or B. Well, I don't know. Var Boopala said, I found you halfway in the video on the top left screen. Congratulations. There we go. Mard and Collins 3439 put a smiley face text in the chat. Thank you for chatting. Plays 44 said Jesus is king and he loves you, man. 2 replies on that one from GL Yerm said W comment man. I not gonna lie, I subbed. Okay. Irie Faith Ma'am Pusti. I don't know what that is, but that individual put in 3 smiling emojis. AJ underscore Cowboy Rivals. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your names wrong. Said, if you play Rivals, can you gift me, please? I don't play Rivals on Roblox. I play Marvel Rivals on Xbox, and I don't even put money into that game. Just know that. So, yeah. Going to do a little bit more of that. That 1 cent, huh? Alrighty. Sophie Daniels-Smith 5789 said, when you leave the game, it returns to Mansard on a roof. So I'm like, ooh. I replied to that comment. I said L, and then that individual replied to, what do you mean L? I'm not an L. That's not my fault. I don't own Bloxburg. And I'm going to comment right now saying L Bloxburg for reverting it back to Mansard. Alright. That comment is a couple weeks late, but that's fine. I didn't know that. I don't get every notification on every comment, so don't be mad. Unless you want to be. Okay. Princess Knox 3754 commented, said, I can't hear you, sorry. Nice home, bro. And 2 little smiley emojis. I need to speak louder. Shane Young Yu or whatever. I can say Shane Ung V3DG said true though on a video of some sort. Lena M4B1M commented, first, can you pin me? I gave that a like. I don't really do too much with pinning comments. If you want to be pinned, I guess I could pin your comment. I'm not gonna break a sweat over that. Just hope that I get to that comment quickly. And last one. Beautiful. Danny Savage 7889 said, I want some on a video. Alpha underscore Ranger 240 said, can I get 50K 50K question mark. Sparkus said, babes, how do you got to 20.8 mil? I just do stuff. Pablo Ortiz Gaming said, I did it when the max was 30. Itsumi 7669 said some strange comment. Dot parentheses plus sign dot. I don't know what that means. Big Little Heart fan sent 2 heart emojis. Lulu Plays 16 said, I like watching your videos, they are my favorite. RYZEN Ick Plays says, nice build. And are my employees done? Finally, bro. Yeah, end the day. Don't ask about my money. I needed to pay off loans, and I paid off loans, and now I need to restock, which I absolutely hate doing. Hold on, I'm going to get to this, and then I'm going to read some more comments. I got my ketchup now. Is ketchup considered a drink? I mean, you can drink ketchup. How are these books gone, bro? Everyone gets like 3 of the same book. I don't know why. I need a manager that sees that there are no items in storage and on the shelf in the store, so they can order them while I sit back and relax and do deliveries. See how long this takes. That's what I do every day in Supermarket Sim. And I should not have all that extra cereal. Oh, come on. Okay, a little bit more comments. CNI Colette said, yo, give me money with 3 money face signs. AJ the King -1 said, I would rather have a big house and less decorations. Nice video, by the way. AJ the King -1 also said, you should make a video where you make a house with the well, since you're able to make basements under it. I kind of did that, kind of did not do that. On my AI build in Bloxburg, I put a well under the basement unit, and it was already done, but it's there, so that counts, I hope. LIISAKOTTI2362 said, if you want, I can help you build my users the newbie no spaces. AJ the King said, W Video Man. AJ the King -1 also said, make a full-length video talking about these, because I made a short on the new updates that Bloxburg is doing. So really 2 important things. 3, hollow gable roofs. I made a video on how they can really make it realistic, and then they did a box plot thingy. So let me go back here. So when you're in Bloxburg, you can do a wall just like this. You see that? Place a wall, place a wall. You can do something like that, and that's how you can build walls in the game and roofs. That's going to be a later update. And then Bloxburg said they are going to redo their build mode thing and make it more organized based off of themes, I guess, or it's easier to find stuff. Bloxburg needs to have pre-decorated shelves and cabinets, and many different variations of them if they want to succeed. Okay, A-L or I 6Q4F said noise. Big Little Heart fan sent a heart. And then on a different video sent 2 hearts again. DW with lots of E's and 1 B said, could you add me, show me how you got so much money. Smiley face, my user. AAYAN, cool boy game R. Pretty much. I made this account 9 years ago, so don't mind the name XD. I don't blame you. My, both Roblox accounts, one that I can't get back in because I forgot the password, and the one I use now, 2013 and 2016, so they're a decade old. AJ the King -1 said good video. R.T-M2L said, yo, this is cool, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. I deleted that build though. It's still on the warehouse. PHALTIC said, I sub, this is already fun. Sparkus said, such an amazing man. I bet that in 1 year you'll be a multi-billion channel. I like your confidence. Jimmy is at pretty much 500 million, so multi-billion will be a couple centuries from now, unless all 8 billion people in this world decided to look up my channel and subscribe, which would be great. EK8 Cater and lots of random names. I'll just show you, and letters. So that gray comment right there, right by my finger, that individual said, man, your house is too big, how will you decorate it? And I've been decorating the AI build for a while now, and as you can see, my employees are still putting stuff on the shelves. I mean, if you want me to do another video of reading all your comments, I will. I enjoy reading your comments. They are quite interesting. I'll read any and all comments, pretty much. And get this done. Okay, that's all of that. And then I'm going to start the store, and then you can watch the customers only buying drinkable items of such nature. And yeah. Should I make those drink? People do eat Tide Pods. Tide Pods are pretty much a liquid. So in theory, I should. I'm going to do the bleach and oil, because those are drinkable technically. You shouldn't drink it, but it's liquid. 3.72. It's gonna round up to 8. What other liquid do they have? I'm gonna lose 2 cents on that, but whatever. Alright, now for that one person that commented, do a store and only selling drinks, congratulations, here we go. And all the drinks are pretty much all in this area, and all, ketchup is drinkable, and peanut butter, and honey. Technically, you can drink these. Average cost 2.07. Oh no. Mayonnaise, you can technically drink mayonnaise. I'm just gonna put that at 10. And then the ketchup and the honey, I'll do that. Come on, bro. Fuck. Alright. Most of the money stuff is over here. Oil, I just did. Good. Perfect. Yep. You shouldn't drink it, but it is drinkable, so let's do that. Oh, I didn't know I have all this actually. Luckily I can look. Hold on, I'll get to reading a little bit more comments, so don't worry about that. Dish soap technically drinkable. You never realize what is drinkable, even though you shouldn't drink it, and whatnot. So yeah. Technically, these are mostly liquid, and they are supposed to be in water. Technically, put the dish soap right there. Cool. And that is probably all in the video. And I don't know how much I'm gonna make. I'm predicting like 5K. You can't drink coffee, it's too dry. You can't drink the tea leaves, it's too dry. No. Can't drink a book or salt or pepper. Nothing is too expensive. You just broke. You can drink an egg, but technically you're supposed to cook it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to reading the comments. And oh my god, I'm making money. How much am I gonna make? How much am I not making from that? Ah, shit. Fuck it. Hold on. I done did the goofy indeed. Perfect. Oh, right. Never mind. Throw that out. Why can't I throw this? Move! There we go. Oh! Yeah, that's why I'm actually losing a little too much money. Huh. Whoops. Forgot to take off the discount. Whatever. Alrighty. Anywho, more comments. Plays 44 said those just put there in every server. Talking about someone in Bloxburg. Fruits Plays said how to get the carrot. Okay. Plays 44 also said Jesus is king, and I want to let you guys know that he loves you all. He died on the cross for you and me and everyone. Interesting. Fruit Plays said I'm broke. AJ the King -1 said well that's a lot. Angel was found said last shot looks like a warehouse of cars that were seized from drug dealers. 2 replies, and then they said what? I don't know. Gabe 0630 said does Bloxburg have any good looking cars, or are they all cartoony like this unless you make your own? You can make your own, but you can't drive it because you would have to have it on basic shapes, and Bloxburg has cartoony cars if that's what you want to know. AJ the King -1 said both rooms look amazing. K Mapping 6170 said fire concept, keep it up man, red heart. Plays 44 said oh never mind because he bought expensive things then did it. Yep, that's correct, I did undo it because I was showing. Anywho, I just lost my part. If you want a part 2, comment down part 2. I'll reading comments. And I am scared to know how much I do or do not make. I'm expecting like 5K. I accidentally swiped and I lost my spot, so I'm just gonna deal with that. No, go back to your post by the waiting. Oh, actually, you don't need to. Actually, this is a horrid mess. I am sorry that you had to watch this mess, but I am happy that I was able to see the drinks. I will end the day when it hits 9 o'clock because I genuinely don't want to wait and whatnot. There we go. See what the mobile orders are. Yep, just drinking. Most of these people are probably going to leave. Darn. There you go. 102 customers. Not bad. I made 4K. From start to close, that's not bad. And I'm down $8,000. Almost $9,000. Thanks for watching. Comment down below part 2 if you want to see me do a part 2 on reading your comments, and I will read what I didn't read if I can find back where I didn't read. And I'll read what's new. If that makes sense.